Millionaire Secrets, 33 Breakthrough Strategies for Business. Success is never automatic. It's something you have to recover from. Business is a battlefield, and if you don't treat it like a battle, you've lost before you start. Want to win, you have to learn to play better, think faster, and outsmart your opponents at every turn. Today, we're going to explore 33 strategies from War Strategy, but tailored specifically for business. These aren't gentle tips for playing nice, but bold, powerful tactics to help you dominate the market, build lasting wealth, and turn your business into a force your competitors will fear. Forget waiting for search engines. It's time to stand up, take action, and own it. Now, let's break down each strategy. 1. Know the competition. Business is a never-ending race where everyone is competing for the same market share, customer base, and success as you. So the first thing you need to do is identify who your competition is. Don't waste time on irrelevant things like internal politics or office drama. To be on top, you need to know who's playing on the same field and what they're doing. But remember, this isn't about making noise with your competitors. It's about analyzing how to outdo them. Look at your weaknesses, evaluate your strategy, and figure out where you can do better. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, just build a better version. The key is to focus on where they're failing and take advantage of the opportunity to get ahead. Tip: if you don't know who you're up against, you're playing blind. And in business, the blind always lose. 2. Be flexible with the changing market. What is successful today may not be valuable tomorrow. The business world is never quiet. It changes every day with new trends, technologies, and customer needs. Please remember, clinging to the past glory is self-elimination. Success is not for those who like careers, but for those who know how to adapt. Successful businesses are always those who are ready to change quickly before the pandemic. Instead of being afraid, be a pioneer in capturing trends, exploiting new technologies, and always being one step ahead. Just being one step faster than your competitors but in the right direction, you have won big. Therefore, always keep a bold, sharp spirit and be ready to change to develop. 3. Stay calm when facing pressure. Pressure in business is inevitable, but this is also what separates real players from dreamers. When things get tense, people get upset, make decisions that are more expensive or less profitable than taking action. But if you want to win, you have to be the calmest person in the room. Calmness is not just about controlling your emotions, but also about making smart decisions in any conflict. Get used to pressure because it won't go away, but how you deal with it will determine your success. Don't react emotionally, instead move forward strategically. When everyone else is going crazy, slow down, take a deep breath, and act smart. Create a sense of urgency. Success is not for procrastinators. If you don't operate with a sense of urgency, you're giving yourself away. The biggest difference between winners and losers is speed. Act quickly, set ambitious goals, and push your team to hit the white bars. Don't wait for everything to be perfect, because when you hesitate, someone else has already lost their share. A sense of urgency not only speeds things up, it also motivates and stimulates intense focus. But remember, it's not about doing things haphazardly, but about acting with a clear goal in mind. Cultivate a sense of now, not later, because in business, time is the most valuable currency you can't afford to waste. 5. Break the herd think. If everyone on your team is always nodding in agreement with every idea, you have a big problem. Herd think is the enemy of innovation and smart decision making. Instead of just surrounding yourself with people who say yes, you need people who are willing to challenge ideas, offer different perspectives, and are not afraid to disagree. That's how you break out of ruts and find creative solutions that others don't see. A strong team isn't one that always agrees with each other, but one that works together to make the best decisions through constructive debate. Encourage dissent, and you'll find that it's the differences that make you successful. 6. Focus on your core competencies. In business, trying to do everything often leads to doing nothing well. That's why it's so important to identify and focus on your core competencies. Your core competencies are the things you and your business do better than anyone else. Instead of spreading yourself thin chasing every new trend, focus on what you do well and turn that into a competitive advantage. Remember, success doesn't come from knowing a little bit of everything. It comes from mastering a few things. Pick the areas where you can be a market leader, and then invest all your energy into taking that position. 7. Make your business a mission. If you're just in business to make money, you'll burn out quickly. But if you have a clear mission that drives your company, everything changes. A strong mission is not only what motivates you, it's what guides your team and what customers can believe in. It turns your business from a transaction into a meaningful movement. When you focus on a mission that is bigger than money, you will find that long hours and big challenges become easier to overcome. A mission-driven business is more than just a company. It is a story that people want to be a part of. 8. Choose your battles wisely. Not every opportunity is worth pursuing, and not every battle is worth fighting. A smart entrepreneur knows how to pick and choose which ones are truly important to focus on. Don't try to win every battle. Instead, put your energy and resources into the battles that have the potential to yield the greatest return. This not only optimizes your effectiveness, but also ensures that you don't get too distracted. Remember, you're not here to fight every battle. You're here to win the battles that matter. 9. Use your competitors' strengths to your advantage. Your competitors' strengths are not always a disadvantage to you. In fact, if you know how, you can turn them into powerful weapons to serve your strategy. Instead of avoiding the things your competitors do well, study them. Find ways to exploit their strengths to highlight your own differences. For example, if they spend a lot on advertising, you can be creative with more cost-effective and efficient campaigns. If they dominate a market, you can position yourself as an alternative that doesn't exist in that market. Remember, business is like chess. You don't need to be stronger than your competitors. You just need to be smarter. 10. Build a strong brand. In business, your image and how the market perceives you are just as important as your product. No matter how good your product is, if no one knows about it or cares about it, all your efforts will be in vain. Build a brand that people will notice and remember. This is not just about creating a beautiful logo or a good slogan, but clearly conveying the unique value that your business brings. A brand is more than just a symbol. It is your commitment to the market. Make your brand so big and prominent that no one can ignore it. When that happens, opportunities will come to you. 11. Play the long game. Chasing quick wins can be tempting, but sustainable success only comes to those who can see far. Playing the long game means you are willing to sacrifice small gains today to achieve greater achievements tomorrow. Build a solid foundation. Take strategic steps to create long-term value. This requires patience and discipline, but the reward is stability and sustainable growth. Don't let short-term opportunities cloud your vision. Instead, stay focused on the big picture and aim for the bigger picture. 12. Accept small losses to win big. No one can win every battle, and trying to do so will only drain your resources unnecessarily. Accept small losses to focus on the bigger picture. Knowing when to let go of things that are no longer valuable is an important business skill. This doesn't mean failure, but rather smart choices and prioritization. Remember, small losses don't matter. What matters is that you win the final battle. 13. Research your competitors thoroughly. To beat your competitors, you need to understand them inside and out. Don't just look at what they do on the surface. Dig deep into their strategies, strengths, weaknesses, and mistakes. When you understand how your competitors operate, you can easily take advantage of the loopholes they don't see. That's how you create a superior advantage that no one else can compete with. Become a continuous learner and always stay ahead of the curve. 14. To lead by example. A strong team can only be led by a great leader. If you want people to work hard, stay focused, and keep striving, you have to lead by example. Your actions are the most powerful message. If you demand commitment but lack enthusiasm yourself, don't expect your team to give their all. But if you are the one who puts in the most effort, your team will feel it and follow you. Leadership is not just about giving orders, it is about inspiring. Show your team the standard of excellence through your own actions. 15. Lead the market. Don't wait for the market to change so you can react. Be the one who creates change and leads the trend. The most successful businesses are not followers, but shapers. Stay ahead of your competition by constantly innovating, adopting new technologies, and exploring bold ideas. When you lead, you not only attract customers, but also force your competitors to follow. Remember, leaders always reap the greatest rewards. 16. Master a specific area. Trying to be everything to everyone is the fastest way to fail. Instead, focus on mastering a specific area. When you position yourself as an expert in that field, customers will not only remember you, but also trust you. Specialization always creates superior value than doing things superficially. Find a niche that you can dominate and make it a platform for growth.